welcome to All About. This is my 4th time recording this because I keep talking and talking. Anyway, today we are talking about BV08. Beautiful, deep purple with hints of violet, I think. That's how I see it. In the beginning of my Copic journey, I had a hard time using BV08 because it's so rich and I couldn't blend it with others. It wasn't the marker, it was me. But now that I can blend better, it's beautiful. So we are using C9 to underpaint. And the reason is because, well, BV08 first is very deep. And then it has, the value is so high, almost a 9. It's an 8, but not a 9. Anyway, that we are using a C9. I feel that the blue-violet combination is a cool combination, and that is why I use the C marker instead of the N marker or the W marker for this underpainting. The bonus combination, we are going to continue with the Rebel combinations. We should call it Rebel combinations. Anyway, we're going to go from BV08 all the way to RV34. Now, we're only using 4 markers for this. Last week, we used 6. And I love doing that. I do when it's a specific, let's say it's just one flower. And that's all I need to worry about, just that one flower and just the greenery and that. Then okay, I'll use the 6 markers, to give it that. But if you are using 30 markers for a floral, that's a lot of markers. You don't have to. You can get away with way less than that. Now, of course, you can do whatever you want, but if you don't have that many markers, one, of course, you can buy some with us, but use your markers as much as you can. Take advantage of all these combinations that we are working on with the All Abouts and use them in different ones instead of having to have all the markers. When I took the marker painting foundation, it's a Vanilla Arts course. It's a 12-week course in Copic coloring. I saw that I really did not need all the markers. I already had them because I had to have all of them, but I didn't need them. You can learn to color very well and beautifully without having all the markers. So that's when I say that you don't have to have 20 to color a piece. You don't have to have E44. Use E47 maybe, E49. You don't have to have all of them. Anyway, I'm Elena with VioletaInk.com, and we sell Copic Markers, refills, the nibs, and Prismacolor pencils. Thank you. And we are going to start with BV08. I recorded all this already, but I didn't turn on my microphone, so here we go again. On top of it is BV04, and we're gonna finish with BV02. Now, the way my BV02 is behaving, I can tell is needing a new nib. Not refill, but it needs a new nib. So this is C9. It looks super dark, don't be afraid. You will be able to cover it with BV08. On top of it, we're gonna go with BV04. As you can see, like right now, you do not see the line where we used C9. And we're gonna end it with BV02. You see how my nib moves a lot? Like at the end, you see how it's starting to bend? it shouldn't be that bendy. It should be a little bit more firm. This is C9. We're going to do the bonus combination now. And on top of it, we're going with BV08. On top of it, BV04. I am flicking away here just to make sure that it is covered. This is BV02. I'm trying to leave a space at the end because we're using RV34. This is the only other color that we're using. You know, we're not using RV34, RV32, only RV34. And just give it a little bit of time. The combination between these two, BV02 and RV34, looks so natural. You will really, really like it. For the Prismacolor pencil match, I found one. This is PC132. I believe it's called the Oxonite Purple Hue. And as you can see, it's a perfect match. You just have to go over a few times just to make sure it's not too intense or not intense enough. I'll say maybe 20 passes, something like that. It will cover it. Now, the staining test. It is going to stain. The colorless marker is picking up the BV08, so don't use it. Or if you use it, make sure that your colorless marker does not touch anything else that you don't want it to have BV08. This is the natural family combination, not underpainted. That was BV08. This is BV04. This is a beautiful combination. You do not have to work really hard for it to blend. So if you want just some easy color to use on your flowers, this will be one. Now notice the bending of my nib. If you see this with yours, it's time to change it. Why? Because the nib is going to be about $1.50, something like that, because they come in a package of 3. And just think about all the time that you spend just to make time to color. And then the time that you take to color. And if you don't have the best available tool, you might not be very happy with at the end of your coloring. And it's not you, it's the nib. Just change it. This was the underpainting. We used C9, and then on top of it was BV08, BV04, and BV02. Now we're gonna go for the bonus combination. This butterfly is very small. I am used to color large. So I color another butterfly, one of the butterflies from Michelle Houghton. And you can see the change better. You can see the transition from BV08, BV04, BV02, and RV34. It's a beautiful transition, and especially for butterflies. It is a butterfly, of course, what I color, but you can see that it works really, really well. Now, even in this small place, you can see that the RV34 is blending very well with BV02. And now we're going to go with underpainting. This is going to be C9. We're underpainting right there. And let's see the big difference. Once you underpaint, you see the depth that it gives. You do not get this with any other combinations. You have to be underpainting to be able to see, to give the illusion that the bottom wing is under the top wing. So this is, it was BV02, And now we're gonna end it with RV34. And again, it just blends beautifully. So today we talked about all about BV08. The natural family combination is BV08, BV04, and BV02. We're underpainting with C9, and the bonus combination is BV08, BV04, BV02, and RV34. Thank you for watching. See you next week. Bye.